Gandhi was not always the wise man, When he was a young lawyer in South Africa, he wrote and defended statements that carried a deeply racist sentiment against the black population. He was also a difficult father and husband, but one day he decided to change. And he did. Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison, said upon his release that resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemy. But no, Mandela chose not to hate. Alexander Solzhenitsyn was a Soviet officer who ended up in a concentration camp, a gulag, for denouncing the regime. While he was in prison, he managed to transform his hatred and anger into peace and strength. And from that moment on, his work as a writer was dedicated to denouncing totalitarianism but without hatred. He survived the Gulag, and his book shook the Soviet Empire. I've just introduced you to 3 lives, 3 wounds, and 3 transformations. We're made to believe that heroes are born perfect, but that's not true. Gandhi was not perfect. Mandela wasn't perfect either, nor was Solzhenitsyn. All of them lived, for a time, a mistaken life. But all of them, at a certain point, also decided to take the hard road, to forgive themselves, and to make things right. Do you want to change your story? Start by changing yourself. You and I have made mistakes. We haven't been perfect, but we don't need to hide it. We don't need to be absolved. What we need is to forgive ourselves. This is the first step, but not toward perfection. It is the first step toward our own freedom. Today you could start your new life. All it takes is for you to want it and to begin by forgiving yourself. Because once you achieve that, you'll be able to start forgiving others. You'll be able to live with more freedom, and above all, you'll be able to enjoy peace in your soul and in your heart. And if you do, you will feel renewed and stronger. Solzhenitsyn, in his book The Gulag Archipelago, wrote that the line dividing good and evil runs through the heart of every human being. Do you want to change your story? Start by changing yourself,